He can run, he can throw, he has poise in the pocket. Obviously, he was a Pro Bowler. And I became a huge fan after that. And then we had Donovan McNabb, of course, Michael Vick, and so on and so forth.
Should have been here a week ago, Carlos. Much different show for the Eagles, man. You're a week late. However, we're showing an Eagles quarterback here. There's a whole deal going on now, of course, with the Eagles, where we've got Carson Wentz, the younger, more talented, and then you got this Nick Foles, who brings them a Super Bowl. We'll never really know what would have happened against New Orleans last week if Alshon holds on to that ball. Bottom line is, where do you come out as an Eagles fan? Where does your loyalty lie?
Yeah, it's tough. I mean, obviously, Wentz is a stud, very young, but he's super injury prone, as you guys have seen. But when he's been healthy, before he got hurt last year with the Super Bowl run that we had, he had the team #1 in the league. He was looking like an MVP candidate. Then he gets hurt. And then obviously Foles comes in, brings us to the championship. So it's tough. Obviously, I think Foles is more poised. He stays healthy. That obviously goes in his favor. Leads us to a playoff berth this year, had a good win. And
Carlos, they're both healthy. You got to win a game. Wentz or Foles?
I'm probably going with Foles.
You going with Foles?
I think so.
Okay.
I think so, even though I think Wentz is the future.
Brett Favre said the same thing this week. Favre said he would go with Foles over Wentz just on the big game ability.
Yeah.
I'll tell you what, the wound's still fresh, right? So, but it's a lot of decisions that have to be made. I know Nick Foles is one of them, but what's the future outlook? Because, Haloti Ngata may not be coming back. Michael Bennett may not coming back.
Right.
There's a lot of decisions that have to be made. What's your forecast for Philadelphia fans and yourself for us next season and going?
Yeah, I think if we have a healthy quarterback, like say we end up letting Foles go, get this $25 million from somebody, we keep Wentz, we get a jive back from his injury, and we stay healthy, we can be very good. It's a competitive, obviously, conference. With the Cowboys looking very good. They're very young, but they're very good. The Giants are going to be very good again next year, too. So if we can stay healthy, we got a chance to do it all over again. Maybe go back to the championship, definitely be in the playoffs. But if we get injured and we don't have a Foles to come back up Wentz, then we're in trouble.
This guy.
You're right.
That beard, though.
You like it?
Unbelievable.
You should be doing products, man. You should be
I'm working on that. I'm working on that.
Beard.
Is that Juice and Berry?
National television. You have a home and you rented it out and someone interesting rented it. Can you just share the story?
Once upon a time, a long time ago, had a crib in Bel Air and went to Utah for my season. And I keep getting this phone call from my realtor in L.A. wanting me to rent my house. And I'm like, I just got the house. I don't want to rent it out. And she was like, well, the guy's willing to pay $95K a month. And I was like, oh, well, yeah, it's okay. Go ahead and rent it out. So I fly to L.A., sign the paperwork, and none other than Prince pulls up.
Prince was renting the house.
Crazy. Prince pulls up, and we sign the paperwork for the contract. We go upstairs, we shoot on the court, and he was very cool, very very small, but had a great jump shot.
Blouses.
You ain't looking at the nines. You're looking at the nines.
I did.
No, you can't look Prince in the
Carlos, seriously, I'm not joking. He had a great jump shot. I want to hear
He had a very good jump shot.
Is that
honestly,
right?
he was a pretty good player. I mean, just to be an entertainer, one of the best we've ever seen. Good jump shot.
Charlie Murphy wasn't lying.
No, he wasn't lying. But to get to the heart of the story, he turned my entire house purple and black. Like I had, it was 18,000 square feet. Had like three living rooms, 10 bedrooms. He turned all my carpet, took it out, made purple carpet.
He painted your home
carpet,
too?
Painted it in the inside. He made my weight room into a disco ball, like a nightclub vibe.
Is this real?
True story. One of my bedrooms, he turned into like a hair salon. You would have probably loved it.
I would have loved it.
Hair salon. But the good thing about Prince was, like, he gave me $500K, not to ease my mind when I got in touch with him. And then when he moved out, it was like he was never there. Everything was gone. Like, just to wrap it up for you, this is how much money he had. $95K a month for a year. Took 18,000 square foot home, put it in storage, put all his stuff in the house, gave me $500K, and then moved it all back out and moved my stuff back in.
The ultimate house guest.
He had real money.
Wow.
Yeah, good dude.
I like that he talks in numbers, and that's incredible.
Yeah.
I'm crying over here.
Now he out there
Never mind
with
the
the
doves.
That's amazing.
Now he out there with the jump shot. Did he hit you with the game blouses?
Nah, he didn't say blouse.
We didn't let him win.
Nah.
Why didn't you send that into the next property, Carlos?
Nah,
You could have blocked that thing.
We just shot around a little bit.
Oh, I see.
Yeah.
All right. Well, you shot around a little bit for 3 years, in fact, at Duke.
Yeah.
And the great thing about Duke basketball, not only so many great players, so many memorable personalities and figures, really. So we thought we would throw out some Duke players, anybody from Bobby Hurley to Ala Abdelnaby, and you tell us who could be the NFL equivalent. Let's start with the guy everybody seems to love and respect, great player. Who in the NFL would be Grant Hill?
I think Patrick Mahomes. 'Cause
Really?
he's a transitional player. Like, Grant was 6'8", could do a little bit of everything, play the point forward. Mahomes is similar. I mean, he's obviously a stud young guy, but he can do so many things, run the ball, pass the ball, got good poise in the pocket. That's my comparison with Grant.
Love it, Bart.
Now, what about the human highlight reel right now? I think comparison to like Dominique, Wilkins, all like evolution. Who would he be in the NFL today?
Zion Williamson?
Yeah, Zion Williamson.
I'd take it back a little bit, and he's more like Lawrence Taylor to me. Like he's
that's perfect.
a transcending player, like maybe a one-of-one. He's 285, 6'7", 6'8", can do everything. LT changed the game of football the way he played, so that'd be my comparison.
We are eating this up, Carlos. We love this. How about sharpshooter J.J. Redick?
Yeah, Jay stud, by the way, knockdown shooter. Vinatieri, one of those guys that you can depend on.
Not last week though, but
Well, maybe that last, but over the course of his career, he's been very good, very consistent.
I was thinking about asking you about Danny Ferry, but I'll go with you instead here. Carlos, who do you remind yourself of on the NFL field?
Good question. I mean, Tony Gonzalez. I like Tony Gonzalez. Can block, can catch, can run. Great player, had a great career. I say TG.
Mark Allaire was who? No, I'm just
Cherokee Parks, Avery, Brock Osweiler, Eric Meek, Chris Duhan.
You guys Googled those, didn't you? You Googled those.
Oh, no, we know him. Dude, basketball's iconic, baby.
They know him.
Carlos, it was awesome having you. Good luck to your Eagles, and good luck with everything you want to pursue in life from here on
Thank you very
forward.
much.
So cool having you on our show.
It's amazing.
Thanks for having me, guys.
Come back anytime. All right, after this, we have to roll through the best top 10 plays from every team's Final Four situation. The Final Four teams, the best highlights, the best plays. We'll be back.